What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of What's Cooking. My name is Meredith, if this is the first time that you're joining me. And tonight we are making a creamy mushroom and spinach gnocchi. So right now I've got 1 onion and just over a pound of lean ground beef browning in a pan. And I've got 16 ounces of mushrooms here that I'm going to be slicing up in a minute. So once this is browned, I'm going to drain the grease and then add the mushrooms with some garlic and some Italian seasoning and get that cooked together. And then we're going to add some more stuff to make this nice and creamy and delicious. And so I just want to let you guys know that, I post these videos a couple times a week. So it introduces you to different recipes and healthy ways to feed your family with ingredients that are seasonal. So I love cooking with seasonal ingredients. It kind of just kind of puts you in like the mood, I guess, for that season. Like it's fall, so we're using a lot of mushrooms and squash and earthy flavors in these recipes. But I like to change it up so it's not like it's the same recipe every time. So we switch up the herbs and we switch up what we're combining just to make it a little more interesting and different. So we're not eating the same thing all the time, because that's another thing. I hate eating the same thing over and over again. So if that sounds like something you guys would be interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you get notifications every time I post a video. And if you're watching this over on Instagram, make sure that you head over to my profile and follow me over there so you don't miss an episode. And as always, the link to the recipes is always below, so make sure that you check that out. That's also my website, and I have other links on there for Amazon and things like that for products that I use a lot of times, like this cast iron skillet, which is like my favorite thing ever. So if you guys head over there, there are links that you guys can go right over there and check out any of the stuff that I love to use, not just cookware, but other stuff too that has either helped me in my daily life or just products that I think are absolutely fantastic. So I am going to finish browning this up, slice up those mushrooms, and I will be back to show you the rest of this delicious creamy gnocchi in just a minute. Alright, so my mushrooms, garlic, and Italian seasoning are in. They've been cooking about 5 minutes. The mushrooms are just starting to brown. Now I'm going to add a heaping teaspoon of Dijon mustard and about 1/3 cup of white wine. Sure, that's good. And then we are going to just stir this around. It's already bubbling. And then we are going to add in our package of gnocchi. I use the whole wheat sweet potato kind. You can use the regular white potato, white flour kind if you want. These are just a little more healthy, so that's why I choose to use those. So I'm going to add these right in. And then I'm going to add in 8 ounces of heavy whipping cream. And then we're just going to cover this and let it simmer for 3 to 5 minutes or so after we mix it all together. So I just use a sheet pan to cover mine with because I don't have a lid for my cast iron skillet, but I don't need one. Just use my nice trusty sheet pan. So I'm just going to break this up a little bit. This gnocchi get really stuck together in their package. It's already bubbling nicely. Ooh, this looks so yummy. And then I'm going to turn the heat down to medium-low and cover it, and again, just give it a good simmer for 3 to 5 minutes or so until the gnocchi start to soften. Then I'll be back to show you the rest. It's been 3 minutes. This has cooked down a little bit, and the gnocchi are just starting to soften. They're not quite softened yet, but they will once I cover it again. So I'm just adding about 3 ounces of spinach that I've roughly chopped. I'm just going to stir this in slightly and then cover it again and let that simmer for another few minutes, 3 to 5 minutes again, until your spinach has wilted down. Then I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of freshly shredded Parmesan cheese, some salt and pepper, and then that's it. You can garnish it with some fresh parsley, and then it's time to eat. Simple as that. This is a real nice quick dinner, one pot or one pan, whatever. Love it. Super easy for a weeknight meal that you're in a hurry or whatever. So I will definitely show you the end product, and I can't wait another 5 to 10 minutes to eat it because it smells really good. So as always, I've been Meredith. This has been What's Cooking, and don't forget to subscribe so you guys don't miss an episode. Hope to see you back tomorrow. Bye.